Have you ever wondered what you would do if you lost everything dear to you all at once? Imagine having your perfect life, family, friends, assets, health, and in the blink of an eye, everything disappears. Now, what would you do? Would you blame God, lose faith, or would you find a strength within you, something you didn't even know you had, to keep going? Job's story isn't just an ancient narrative. It's a cry of resistance, a lesson on faith, and above all, a reflection on human suffering that still echoes today. Maybe you're not ready for what this story can teach about true resilience. Job had no easy answers, but when everything seemed lost, he found something stronger than pain: unwavering trust that, no matter how fierce the storms, his faith remained steadfast. And you, what would you do in his place? Job was a man who seemed to have it all: wealth, a united family, and an unshakable faith. But his true greatness wasn't in his possessions or achievements, but in his integrity and devotion to God. No matter what happened, Job stood firm in his faith, like a rock amidst the storm. Job's resilience is a living example of how faith can shield us in our darkest moments. When you think of Job, imagine someone who never stopped believing, even when the circumstances suggested otherwise. The phrase, "the patience of Job," is widely known, even by those who have never opened a Bible. It symbolizes something profound: the ability to endure hardship with serenity, to stand firm when everything around you crumbles. When you hear this phrase, you probably envision someone enduring nearly unbearable challenges, yet somehow remaining upright. In popular culture, this phrase has transcended the pages of the biblical story and become a universal example of resilience and faith. The book of Job is a unique piece within the Bible, both in form and content. Written around the 5th century BC, it stands out for its hybrid structure, beginning and ending in prose, while the main body is entirely in poetry. This combination is unusual in biblical texts and offers a different reading experience, richer in nuances. The prose at the start introduces Job's story simply, almost like the beginning of a common tale. But as we dive into the poetic sections, we are led into a deeper reflection on human suffering and resilience. Job, a prosperous man blessed with a large family and abundant possessions, faces a series of disasters that test his faith in God. His suffering symbolizes martyrdom and uncertainty in the face of divine plans, questioning the concept of retribution in life. Job's ordeal invites us to reflect on how we react in the face of adversity, and how we can draw inspiration from him to be resilient and maintain faith, even when everything around us seems to crumble. Job's story reflects the difficulties faced by the Jews who returned from exile in Babylon and tried to rebuild their lives under Persian rule, questioning divine justice. Just as Job lost everything and faced a devastating void, the people of Israel also questioned the meaning of their collective suffering. Could they maintain faith amid such uncertainties? Job's story challenges the belief in immediate material retribution, showing that even the righteous can suffer without apparent reason. This introduces a new kind of wisdom into Judeo-Christian theology, suggesting that suffering can be part of a greater process beyond our understanding. Job's faithfulness, despite his suffering, sheds light on a new perspective. Faith should not be based on tangible rewards, but on an unwavering trust in something greater. Job is portrayed as a foreigner, reinforcing the idea that faith and moral religiosity are not exclusive to the people of Israel, but can be exemplary for all. Job's story shows that suffering is a common human experience and that faith in something greater can be a source of strength for anyone, regardless of their beliefs or nationality. Satan challenges God by questioning Job's integrity, suggesting that his loyalty is a product of his blessings. This raises a crucial question. Is our faith conditioned by our blessings, or is it genuine even when everything is taken away? Job loses everything, including his children, but maintains his faith. He resists the temptation to curse God, even in the face of extreme suffering, reinforcing his integrity. Job's story invites us to reflect on the nature of faith and how we handle suffering in our lives. After delving into Job's journey, what do we take with us? Job shows us that even in the face of severe adversities, faith can not only survive but thrive. Have you ever considered that your greatest trials might also be your greatest opportunities for growth? Job invites us to reflect on our resilience. Now, imagine turning each challenge into a step toward deeper understanding. What are you doing to strengthen your faith and morality in the face of daily challenges? Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to continue exploring how Job's lessons can be applied to our lives. The path isn't easy, but I promise it's transformative.